Well, it was like this. I let her in. And we had some things that were really good. I didn't know if I was in love with her, but sex was real good. She was good to me. And then, 2008, when the economy got bad, she got laid off. A week later, she tells me she's pregnant. And I had some hard decisions to make. I was going to do the right thing. I'm going to make it work, because now you got a child, and you got to take care of that child. So I had her move in with me. And I put her through school. Things were tough back then. I got some information through somebody that perhaps that wasn't my child. I was real close to the baby then. I was real close to that little girl. I loved her. I thought, I got a child that I'm going to really raise right. She, the mom, who was from Nigeria, had said something to the wrong person. And it got back to me. Maybe that's not your child. So I thought, well, I ought to be careful. I ought to take a DNA test. I didn't want to believe it. I got the results back, and it said the results have been tampered with. The child's DNA has two people's DNA in it, both female. So apparently she managed to open the test. You tampered with a fucking test? Put her DNA in there from her swab. And so I did it again, and of course I didn't tell her this time. I mean, who the fuck you think you're dealing with? And I got the results back, and it said, you have zero chance to be that girl's father. And I had invested at that point 1.5 years of myself in her. Fucking pissed me off. I got 2 grown kids. Grown. They came and met her. They wanted to meet their sister. I wanted them to meet their sister. I had to face them and tell them, that's not your sister. Can you imagine how I felt when I had to tell them? My son, my daughter, I got to tell them now. Oh, you don't have a sister. I had to admit that to them. How stupid I was. How am I going to live with somebody who's going to deceive me on that level? So it made it hard to date. I mean, how are you going to be in a serious relationship? It was real awkward to date. I have serious trust issues. Trying to figure out their motive. It's hard to just be free and be me and have fun. It's hard. Maybe it's getting a little easier, but it sure made me not trust people. Women in particular. It's a messed up way to look at it, but it's my experience. Now, can I trust somebody again? Oh no. I hope so. Fucking pissed me off. I mean, what were you thinking? This is my life.